Hello, good morning. It is almost 8 o'clock. I am going to go shadow at a coffee shop near me because your girl is stressed about money and just wants a little baby job. I was planning on going back to like the part-time retail job that I had before my surgery, but the time that I had like told them that I think I'll be better, I definitely like wasn't better, so I just said, "Hey, you should probably find somebody else because I think it's going to take me a little bit longer than I would like." And just navigating that schedule with now my husband's like new work schedule, I just don't think it was going to work. And I have zero coffee experience, but I'm actually kind of excited. I just had like a meltdown moment before my last market, and just decided I need to, yeah, help out a little more in a stable way while I get my feet off the ground again. And I'm so glad that I was able to do so much in the last month to like prepare me for this. That way I don't feel like behind. I'm kind of in a sweet spot. I still have like pots on my shelf, pots in my shops, and pots that I can glaze, which I'm going to do today. So, yeah, I'm just trying to like stay in a good mindset, be proud of myself for noticing that I was like in a bad space and doing what I needed to do to get out of it. So, I'm going to do that for just like a couple hours, and then I'm going to go glaze and load the kiln. I have two markets next week, but I want to stop by my other store that has stuff this weekend and give them a couple extra things, and then also kind of replenish some of the stuff that's sold from my market on Sunday. So let's go make some coffee. I'm probably not going to be making coffee right off the bat, let's be honest. And then let's get to glazing. Thank you for being here. If I haven't said that already, welcome. This is what we're doing today. Hope you enjoy. See you at the kiln. The kiln is on. I'm doing a preheat right now because everything was still very wet since I just glazed it all. But I did enough to load the kiln, which feels so good. And I'm gonna have it preheat for the next couple of hours and then I'll stop it and let it go off in the morning like normal. I just felt like some of them were still pretty damp and I don't normally like glaze a whole load in one day, but I think that the preheat will help. So it's just gonna sit at like 200 degrees for a couple of hours. So I'm pretty sure that'll dry them out and then I'll have it do a slow start tomorrow as well. So I probably will just be working on stuff at home tomorrow. Maybe I'll start throwing for that project. I part of me just wants to get through my next two markets before I start getting into clay again, but we'll see. For now, I'm gonna go chill. Hello, good morning. It is Thursday. My windows are open, the sun is shining, there's a breeze. It is like 70 degrees, which is a miracle. It's like our one Florida fall day for the week. Hopefully, we'll get another one next week, but for now, I am so alive. I spent the morning at a coffee shop with a friend catching up, and I took a walk both there and back, and I like made my walk a little longer on the way back because it's just so nice out and it feels like a crime to be inside today, so I might take a bike ride and go elsewhere. We'll see. And I did get my schedule for the coffee shop and it's just going to be a couple days to start, which I'm grateful for. So I think I'll easily be able to like transition into this little next phase of working and also doing this. So yeah, I'm feeling good. And honestly, like riding my bike and just like enjoying the weather and listening to music just sounds what my heart needs today. So I might do that. I have the kiln on and firing and it should be done in a few hours. I can't wait to unload it tomorrow and we shall, fingers crossed, have everything that we'll need to stock my other shop and have for the book fair market that I'm going to be a part of next week. I posted on Instagram yesterday just kind of like how I've been feeling and just the need to like make money off of what I make and how challenging that has felt for me right now after like coming back from not working for a bit and just wanting to like reevaluate my like what I'm trying to do here. And yeah, the more when I put things out there in the world like that, I know I'm not the only one that feels the way that I feel, so it's like comforting, but it's still just like what shift do I need and want to make? And I think right now, like I mentioned, the coffee shop will be like a good shift for me, but it just shows me like that I don't really know specifically what I want. I think generally I do, but I think I just need to be more specific about it, and that will help me get there. And I'm sure if I watch my past videos, there's probably a lot of specifics that I've mentioned that I like do and don't want or whatever. And I think I've just been so consumed and worried about like money and like making ends meet and trying to get into all of the ways that I can sell my stuff that I've like been missing that. And product wise, I think I'm making what I want, but as far as like my business and my like whole vision, I don't know if I have that like under wraps yet, if that's even the right phrase. I don't know if I have that like fully developed. um so that is maybe what I'll process today while I ride. And yeah, see you tomorrow at the kiln. Or if I have anything to share today, I'll share that. probably the worst kiln unload I've had in a minute, and I know exactly why. I didn't have it as full as I did the last time, and so my hold was at 10 minutes when it's normally at like 6 or 7 when it gets to the highest temperature, just so that the whole kiln kind of sets at that temperature for a minute. And I had it way higher, so I think some of the things on the top got overfired, and that's why everything is literally so drippy. I'm probably gonna have to use my Dremel drill tool thing to get some of it. So we had a lot of drips and a few cracks, and some of the glaze crawled. The other one has it a little worse, which like is par for the course. Can't win them all. Could have been a lot worse. Nice big crack here. What a funny crack. But man, this would have been such a nice, cute mug. I thought that just painting them a solid color would be boring, but I actually love it. I did one in each color, but we love that, don't we? So I've got some work to do, but this glaze just looks so nice. So nice. So a few losers, but lots of winners. It's like, I guess if someone doesn't mind that, I could super discount them. Especially like this, which is like a catch-all. But these were an experiment and I like it. I combined this color, that black color I just showed, and this honey color, and it made this. I can get behind that. So yeah, got some sanding to do before I head home. And that's a wrap for now. This will be my last firing before my 2 markets next week. So with this batch, I think I feel good. And some of these I'll take to my shop tomorrow. And that's that. Hello, I am home. The kiln unload was quite the doozy. This one I didn't quite get fully sanded, but it was like completely covered. And now it looks like there's a crack in the bottom. Don't know if you can see it. It is very faint, but it is across the whole bottom. But yeah, I probably had like 8 to 10 pieces I had to sand, which is a bummer, but most of them are still fine. Like this was one of them, and it's very minimal. Most probably would have no idea that it even happened. So I did finish sanding the rest of them. This one I kind of did a little drippy thing. It's pretty fun. I actually really like the size of these. Um, so I'm just going to input these into my square, maybe photograph them, and then I'll be done, I think, for my next market. And I'll just set aside a few things to bring to the pop-up shop or not the pop-up shop. I have my stuff in a surf shop and I want to bring them some more stuff. So I'll probably pick a couple of these things to do that this weekend. So that's the end of my day. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you next time for 2 markets in a week. One is an evening market and then on a Wednesday, and then the other is like a weekend morning market at a bakery that I'm really excited about. So, see you then. Have a nice time until then, and goodbye.